Welcome to Changfied YouTube channel, your trusted source for latest update across South Sudan and beyond. Today, we bring you important update from across the country, from Unity State to Northern Bargazal and Western Equatoria. Please stay with us as we cover events that affect all South Sudanese. And before we proceed with this latest update, please make sure you subscribe to Changfied YouTube channel and do not forget to turn on the notification bell so whenever we upload a new video, you can be notified. Let's first start with our first top story. According to Radio Tamazuch, Rukona County in Unity State, on Sunday morning, fighting erupted between the South Sudan People Defense Forces, also called SSPDF, and the Sudan People Liberation Army in opposition, or SPLAIO. According to Major Kirbino Yai Pazal, a spokesperson for SPLAIO Sector 2, the clash began at 5 a.m. in Chotcher village. He said SSPDF attacked the SPLAIO VIP protection unit. Major Pazal said the SPLAIO responded quickly to protect themselves and their families who came from RBA. He stated that 12 SSPDF soldiers, including their commander, Major Galwa Domnir, were killed on the SPLAIO site. One fighter died and 2 were injured during the clash. There were social media reports claiming the killed commander was a SPLAIO officer. Major Pazal dismissed this, saying the officer was wearing a police uniform. According to the report on Radio Tamazuch, effort to get a comment from the SSPDF spokesperson, Major General Lure Kong, were not successful. This is not the first clash in the area. Last week, a similar fight happened in a place called Kaikang village in Mayom County between the same forces, SSPDF and SPLAIO. These repeated incidents show tension are rising in the security sector and civilians are living under fear. For viewers at home, this event reminds us that peace is fragile in South Sudan. Families in Rukona are affected, and every loss of life adds to the tragedy in South Sudan. Let's move on to our second top story, a call for election in Northern Bargazal. Next, we move to Northern Bargazal state, where residents are demanding free and fair elections. Citizens want their voices to matter in choosing leaders, not just for the interests of the ruling elite. People told local radio that decision-making should include the people to ensure their authority in national affairs. One resident by the name Santino Ding says citizens have no power to question government action. Santino Ding believed that if people had the right to vote, the country would not face the current challenges. And he added that many people are dying from disease like malaria, typhoid, and the government is slow to respond to those situations. Another resident speaking anonymously said the lack of election since independence show there is no democracy in South Sudan. All governors and ministers are appointed by the president himself, leaving the people without real choice. Angelina Ayak, another citizen, emphasized that South Sudan is a new country that should embrace democracy. She said citizens have the right to decide what they want, and no one should deny them this right. A legal expert, Donato Ring, explained that democracy is based on people choosing their leader. He criticized the government for failing to implement democratic values. Ring urged for a permanent constitution that gives citizens real authority. These voices from Northern Barghazal show a desire for change and participation. For South Sudan to grow as a nation, citizens must have the power to choose their leader. So the question is, will Kir allow the South Sudanese people to vote their leader, or will he keep them in dark? Here we have our final story today. Come from Tambura County in western Barghazal, in western Equatoria. Here, markets are nearly empty. Traders said business has collapsed due to insecurity, poor road, and shortage of foreign currency within the area. Tambura has faced violence since the beginning of the year, and this has forced many civilians to flee. John Tito, chair of the county chamber of commerce, said the situation is worse in recent week. Importing goods has become difficult because roads are unsafe and the US dollar rate is extremely high. $100 now equal to 600,000 South Sudanese pound, but the currency is hard to find in Tambura. Price for basic goods have increased sharply. Like soap costs 7,000 South Sudanese pound, and a packet of salt is 2,500 SSP. Other rural areas have even less access to these essential items. Paul Baptiste Zenaro, a trader in Ibu Buma, say movement is risky, and many people have fled to neighboring countries like Kenya, Uganda, and the Central African Republic, Congo. Bandesa Thomas, the acting paramount chief, confirmed that insecurity has kept people away from market. Only a few areas still have soap and salt for sale. The acting county commissioner, John Sele, acknowledged that while some security improvements were made, prices remain high and civilians are struggling. And Edmund Yakani, a civil society leader, blamed political instability for the crisis. And he said political elites are punishing citizens with violence and instability, leaving market empty and life difficult for ordinary people. The situation in Tambura reminds us that political conflict and insecurity affect ordinary life. Peace, stability, and better infrastructure are urgently needed to help people live safely and trade normally. That is for today Changfied news update. Jolin Kona Kwasame Bana Right Katin Kona Charian La Terewika South Sudan. Can Kononi am Gorjan Ojin there is subscribe ka Changfied YouTube channel. Komicha take a michi break wasame there is Shamala Shubikiji. Tukon kalari dang doctor very important to go there and there or the lingaka ki damadan and walk there jeling. Jo banling gwasime channel writing ka kor gwasedan but nwale chetikeri pon misha nong ka channel shalke radio tamazu cha jenling kona magwasime radio tamazu she clarified no kore chetu ka unit state dor shalke Rukona county shetikaliam chetu oktin akan kono ni am gorno jin be subscribe ka gorno bi notification bell bi jetan on mi take clear misha la rek be chamala shubukaji gwasedan en pailare. According to Radio Tamazuch, Kajarwacheme, Chalado Nene, Rukona County, Unit State, Ke Sunday Krunwang, Shikurja to come South Sudan People Defense Forces, Saladini SSPDF, Kene Deni Sudan People Liberation Army, Ki Deni SPLIO. Kajom Chalat Guasame, a Major Kirbino Yai Pazal, Ramadan La Roch, Kekuma SPLIO, Ka sector Erode. Jalado no court walk ke ta diech karunwang dorin chal ke short chair village jalado no SSPDF la South Sudan People Defense Force chicken de ni SPLAIO VIP Protection Unit ki de ni ten konen pin darang machar chicken kamak shi Major General Pazal chela do ne kuma SPLAIO shakur mo che jeter kana SSPDF no alo ganken rodian ka jawdan shalat ganka rodian ka ganken family niken family niken to kaneti jelkan ka jen kan ka be kwate dane shakur che to kam niken an winami ka de nya SSPDF ci Pazal chela do gwano ne jene she de ni dangwaro la de ni SSPDF ki de ni kuma shakanak de ni waro shakanak are kuramo shakanak mena commander Major Galwa Domnir Milawun Waraba Chajana Gre Koromo Galwak Domnir Major Janawa Shunga Kel Kedini SSPDF Kapek and Dana TSPLAIO Tin Shaka Nagram Kel Kane Dangro Tichala do take a boat it. Take a Joma Chakula Gagwasame Kajandaramani Tiamicha Gorka social media shitke Facebook Shalado ne teganeti shilado ne commander Major Galwa Domnir wun warana men o jene ram kel kaji SPLAIO SPLAIO officer chi Major Pazal Ramdan la SPLAIO spokesperson chalado ne me shit work Major Galwa Dop Nir General SSPDF Ter Kur Laran SSPDF taping kirma yadit ka jom shit kana me Kume marai ke kirma yadi Ramadana la rach ka kwide ni SSPDF General Lure Kong wa tele jo michalar tele jo comment kan respond ka jan lermishit kana me kenya man biya ngais ne me she jan shanga nyamano bi korbato ngai kone ka kor joke paiwa shimishit me cha tuok dar shal ke kai kangvili kama yom county gwan michidene SSPDF kan dene SPLAIO shika gaktin nyokba ajen milero da ban wana mo men kuna la dir ke jelong adoba dana wa ne kon la jiwit chika civilian tin de Rukona wa choje dan ende ka shu ke je ka ken kwi korriti wa ngoda mentama attention teten ray wucin binimi bi anga ne kon nyin ke deni SPLAIO ken deni SSPDF ka ken dial riudien kanware chika Major anchanak anwar Lerdo dian gwas me wana kan Northern Bargazal State kan kononiam gorno jin subscribe ka notification bell bi jetwan komite mi bare gwas me chwa mala shubikeje jawab kon ling gwas me ranyu be ka Northern Bargazal State gwas me chala no ci je wocin winami ci kan shoot ko de queen gweni ki queen kware melor mitika pere de jalat ci citizen ki je woc ci kan jawdien ci kan toben gone Gwayen yo de ne konde la jewu de ka kwera nok lo dina de kana kwan duno chaka de kun kwera dien kwera mekan kana kon mega kan so de kan kwera na nok kana de kana kwan an kwera mo de kula laskelet chika racha ka ne to one ka radio ne local radio station and decision me ko de kuin kwa de jalat ka joran jikan lat kan content kan osan Bargazal kan ideal de include amenitin content la jiwit ano de mandana gurkene de ketich ko bi national affair be kula te kalwan ko bukan te ngaje no ngum gorke jiwit ko don antamla joje no la kwain kan ran katet chimwa wo bi net kon la jiwitin kwala rwach bi karandien bukan kwai take ne dichiro ide wichin winami cause ngai kone ne tungwan tong mi ngai ken media no mala na jodien la ja tukke chechit ke gote ko ken la binena Santino ding jene citizen ki ran which no a jenne ne kon la ji which ke citizen re wika South Sudan tele ka power tele ka lang ko de kan kume de kan jogono go ne queen kware a janning the gen wotini ko la jiwi kid citizen tiken ka chong ki right ko de kan kwar nok lo diena de kana kwan no shawo mi chene me milat ke je chi weche derwal ko mala ne ta kwan ne kwaren kan chi weche derwal de weche der ta kamal barantama la ramimo mi cha no community mo la je ya kwan ke chiralden che nyawo rajin wona na ajene ta danan cha election charge let kejeni me kwa independent kwa jeki me ku South Sudan ko chop ko jeke 2011 ajene tele national election mishalat mnyododi ajene tele mishalat democracy rai wika South Sudan antama kan governor dial tin kon right kana kisteni ajene kan ministry la ka kwan president karwada la ka kwan kira la na jako bi ka tel mu kwan kana ci ga jiwuc la citizen bane ga ba ko kwan ne de nogjen te sha no ga jiwuc wona mo gap ki rek mo nyodo South Sudan teleje democracy kanyo den wo cha kuin kwar cha je delat dino kon go ne go de kuin kwar de jalat be ko nyodo no jiwuc lenga jawdien ay jiwuc ka kwan kwar ken ka kwan leader ken ka kwan minister ken jo kan selpa ke ma yadit Angelina yak ramkelba mila citizen chaladona na South Sudan a new country ki winyu pajek de kan de let ka democracy ka jawran chalat shiga me chaladona na ajane any citizen ki na ran te ka lwang ko wo ba kwer na lo de je abeja kwa ki ba man lede beja bejan mek ate amade ran jugo jine me shi shondo ka South Sudan e dune ne dial chiramkel michala donatoring chala do nena ajene democracy michala democracy ajene wo bi jiwo cha to bi kan kweren bi kana kwany Ramadan nokkanle shi donatoring che kuma che kwe deren o shi kan democracy shi kan kwiten o akel mugor ke jiwoch anyok bo rai ko dera gwano the permanent constitution de jetu ko bi native country citizen ni bikan chondien bikan ngach kajen man pai gor ko tama chetene te lado dong ne me chonda la chwamol kan ji widien ka do badana bi ke je so ne me ken she chong so ne te konin te kanor son bar gazal ajen jodien shali ngone eno gorken o de which darate ke national election jodungu miti ke message goren o jin bi gwargwata mo ka beje gorno beje top ke jodan chalat ke je jawo me mando diana bana kwen story mi be ka Tambura County ka Western Equatoria chala den Western Equatoria market ke leu chaja ga tel ramditen tele trader tele businessmen businesswomen kene konti la ngwa la ka kwake men jak market ko be tel re wichin binami wa kwi ta dana dwal nakaje insecurity do do diana chanyo wala da wa do de kwakul no ngaje teleje anyo gwasmi wa tele yo chiri yo dong de use ka jen area mo amenje kana kullar long gwasme kana konti ka Tambura kana ka koro kona to kana road they are not safe michirano we da do pen wenamo dong ba yo nak da do en wen je chutera mo mejal kana tele mi chamke tele to kwa kasuk ko ngume de kwa kasuk ka which take insecurity ne di alra madore che jomo che jalat Tambura nika jen tuk runa na meke liu tere shuchke meche konaling ano te korte katin kam SSPDF kan SPLIO na mo jag area mo ko ba la war zone ke conflict zone me jag ko ba beche long John Tito ajara Ramadan la chair ka county chamber of commerce Ramadan la kwarnya gasare wichin binami chala do ne ajana situation ke chiang ajana beje ka kelong ajana nono kwangne re wichin wano ke ba no gwada den ajana very difficult ko drop she self drop directed michi wi ba jinak anta me chala do ne cha dollar fegde peg dollar ka mu pakaje ajana che woni am long chien tar me won ajana pon $4 ala $100 ajana pakje ka yuri shop ke kinatu kudang bakel ala $100 now is equal to 600,000 South Sudanese pound alo peg me beje long lo sha peg yoni sha galam niam minyo do gwam metere teten la tin wana konen go ne kan la batke ajen mala na jogo no yen lo biya tike unity ke biya tike mat be dorun be jaka gwa re do arin winimi ci ko ngwana che onyal akene point ni ta bunya danan don kuna la lakaje te ke kina dambaro South Sudanese pound akene point kada kama dana kwala sham la ke kwen ajene te kina dangro wi ku dangdi kin dangro ku dangdi South Sudanese pound ajene ka tandurin kokin wa chuina longa lo item ko den woni genial jo mo chaje la dino no wadwal nani kon la treasury so na me amutore wishin winami kata dan en chiang we jega so right now ngay no win me te karik te chi kwar ke chicken deer so la rik tun wala kan talkten so jo me gore jen ode je nywa yekel. Well, that is all for today. Changfied news update from Rukona clutches citizen call for election to Tambura empty market. South Sudan face many challenges, but citizen voices and peaceful solutions remain the hope for South Sudan as a country. Remember to subscribe, like, and share to stay informed. Thank you for watching Changfied, where news is brought to you in a simple and clear way. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.